In this video, we're going to be talking about the newest update in Apex Legends, which actually changed a lot more than we thought, and is honestly one of the best updates that we have seen in Season 2 so far, aka the only Season 2 update that we have received this far. Yo, what is good, guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and like I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about one of the biggest updates that we have received in Season 2 this far, and in my opinion, it's probably one of the best updates that we've seen in Apex Legends in a while. As you guys can tell from the title, we have had a ton of pretty good changes here, starting with Disruptor rounds. If you guys don't know, Disruptor rounds as well as Hammer Point rounds have actually been introduced into Apex Legends last week Tuesday with the Season 2 update, and in all honesty, Disruptor rounds are actually very overpowered, or at least they were. You know, if you found people with Disruptor rounds, you can pretty much almost always guarantee you're going to get melt, or you will be the one to melt the person if you do have Disruptor rounds, and it made the guns like the Alternator and the RE45 very overpowered. Well, more so just the Alternator. Basically, Apex Legends just had one big meta, and it really just only consisted of the Alternator. But as of yesterday, the July 5th update, we finally have a change and a nerf to the very overpowered Disruptor rounds. So, to get into it here, we have a change to Disruptor rounds, to ranked play, as well as to some daily challenges, which I'm going to be getting in here. So, the biggest change to Disruptor rounds that we have actually saw is going to be a tweak and a nerf reducing the shield damage multiplier from 2.26 to around 1.7. This is actually a very big nerf, alright? This is pretty big. If we go ahead and do some simple calculations here, the original Disruptor rounds would do, 36 damage to the body, 54 to the head, as well as 27 to the leg, if obviously you had Disruptor rounds equipped. If you hit them with regular rounds in the Alternator, you would hit them for 15 to the body, 22 to the head, as well as 12 to the leg. So as you can see here, if you're hitting someone with a purple shield and you have Disruptor rounds equipped on your Alternator, you're about to melt. If you hit him for 36 to the body, that's a lot, dude. That's a lot more than any other gun and any other SMG within Apex Legends. But now, if we take a solid look here and do some pretty rough math here, because obviously if you do 15 times 2.26, it only really equals 33.9, it doesn't equal 36. But if we take those calculations and multiply 15 times 1.7, you actually end up with hitting 25.5 damage per body shot, 37.4 damage to the actual head, and then every single time you hit them in the leg, you're gonna end up hitting them for 20.4. So as you can see here, those three numbers are huge. Those are way different than what they used to be, and the Alternator isn't going to be as overpowered, and it's still going to be good. If you hit them for around 36 to the head, it's definitely not no 54, but it is going to be a lot better now. So the damage numbers have been reduced significantly with Disruptor rounds, and in my opinion, that's a good change. It's going to shake up the meta a little bit, and it's going to be a little bit better in terms of finding lobbies and in terms of rank play. Because if you hop into a ranked lobby as of yesterday, you'd find yourself getting absolutely melted by teams all using Disruptor rounds. So this change, in my opinion, very needed, and finally we have a Disruptor round nerf. Getting into the changes here in terms of the daily challenges, I'm actually super happy that we have seen this, but they actually changed and removed challenges that have to deal with locations. So this deals with challenges such as finish people in water treatment facility. I personally had one where you had to get 200 damage in Hydro Dam, and I also had one where you had to get 2 finishers / 2 executes in Hydro Dam. And honestly, I've seen a ton of complaints about this in my YouTube comment section, and I'm very thankful to hear that they have actually removed location-based challenges. Location-based challenges, if you don't know, they changed up the way that people played Apex a lot. Before Season 2, you would have a lot of people landing at random locations that they would like to land at, but now you have a lot of people that would land at, very different locations than what they're used to, which obviously would shake up the game quite a bit, because you'd have a lot more people landing at different spots, you'd have a lot more people rotating differently, and the game wouldn't really play as normal because of this. Obviously that's good, but Respawn did put an example out on their post saying that if people were playing, you'd have people split up from the squad just to go ahead and get their challenge done, which I would do too. If your squad is going to bunker, but you have to land at repulsor, most of the time, I would definitely leave my squad and go to repulsor just to get my challenge done. So thankfully, they have fixed and removed these location-based challenges from the loot pool in terms of the daily challenges. And now the final change here is they did make a change to the leaving penalty when you actually leave the ranked modes, and they basically just say here it has been temporarily disabled after they have uncovered some bugs with the playlist. So if you leave a game in ranked, you won't really get penalized, which I guess is good and I guess it's bad. I believe it is only temporary like they said, but they also say that players may still receive penalties if they abandon games, with the respawn stating that they will reserve the right to dole out penalties to players that abandon ranked matches while we address it. So if you even leave a ranked game while it is temporarily disabled, you still might get off the hook, but they are watching you and they might dish out a penalty in a day or two if they do fix it. So definitely watch out, try and stay in a ranked play, and only ready up in a ranked lobby if you are ready and if you have a squad. But guys, that is the July 5th update. You know, I'm very thankful that they nerfed Disruptor rounds. Hopefully they are still a little good, but thankfully they aren't as overpowered. I'm going to go ahead and hop into a game after this and see how they are. But yeah, leave a like down below if you are excited for that, and leave a like down below if you did enjoy this video and if it did help you guys out and you found it informative. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another daily Apex Legends video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with bell notifications turned on so that you never miss Apex Legends daily content. But yeah, Instagram linked down in the description below, Twitter linked down in the description below. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, peace out, boys.